In today's video, we'll uncover the ultra-secret methods used by the Sultan of Oman to travel under the radar, and why it matters more than you think. He's one of the most powerful leaders in the Middle East, yet no one ever sees him travel. No paparazzi shots. No flashy planes. No headlines. So how does the Sultan of Oman move around the world, without anyone noticing? Don't forget to like, subscribe, share and ring the notification bell before we start. When it comes to royal families in the Middle East, the Sultan of Oman is among the most discreet. While monarchs from neighboring nations often make headlines for their extravagant trips, the Sultan of Oman prefers to keep his movements out of the public eye. This secrecy is not just a matter of personal preference, but also one of security, diplomacy, and tradition. In this in-depth exploration, we unveil how the Sultan of Oman travels without the world noticing. The Sultan's role and need for discretion. The Sultan of Oman is more than just a figurehead. He is the absolute ruler, holding both executive and legislative authority. Because of this immense power, his security and privacy are paramount. Unlike Western leaders who often publicize their travel itineraries, the Sultan moves with an air of mystery that dates back centuries. This is partially rooted in Oman's long history of cautious diplomacy and its strategic position along major maritime routes. Aircraft fit for royalty, the Sultan typically travels aboard one of several customized aircraft under the royal flight of Oman. These aircraft are among the most luxurious and well-equipped in the world. The fleet includes Boeing 747s, Airbus A319s, and Gulfstream private jets. However, their outward appearance is deliberately nondescript. Without any flashy insignias or color schemes, these aircraft blend in easily with commercial jets. The tail numbers are often changed or masked, making them difficult to track by aviation enthusiasts and foreign intelligence. Inside these jets, the design is anything but ordinary. The interiors feature gold-plated fixtures, silk-lined walls, prayer rooms, conference areas, and state-of-the-art security communication systems. However, all this opulence remains hidden from the public, as photography is strictly forbidden and crew members sign non-disclosure agreements. Stealth scheduling and deceptive itinerary. One of the key elements of the Sultan's secretive travel strategy is stealth scheduling. Flights are often listed under false destinations or use vague flight plans. In many cases, the aircraft depart during odd hours to avoid attention. Air traffic controllers are informed at the last possible minute, and private airfields are sometimes used instead of major international airports. Diplomatic sources claim that the Sultan's entourage often books entire hotels or luxury resorts under shell company names. Security personnel and royal aides arrive days ahead of the Sultan to secure the premises, check for surveillance devices, and establish a perimeter. Once the Sultan arrives, he is usually escorted in a convoy of luxury cars with tinted windows, which may include decoy vehicles to throw off observers. On the ground, motorcades and surveillance evasion. On land, the Sultan's travel protocol rivals that of a state visit. Convoys are carefully coordinated with local authorities, but even they may not be told the identity of their VIP guest. To maintain secrecy, some convoys use electronic counter-surveillance technologies that jam tracking devices or drone cameras. Roads are cleared in advance and patrolled by plainclothes officers. At times, he is said to use disguised vehicles that appear as ordinary sedans but are equipped with bulletproof armor and advanced GPS jamming technology. To further obscure his identity, the Sultan may travel in traditional Omani dress that doesn't signify royalty. He might even wear sunglasses and a keffiyeh to blend in with others. These efforts are not just about evading paparazzi, but also avoiding geopolitical attention and potential threats. Digital invisibility and controlled media. In the digital age, remaining invisible is more challenging than ever. The Omani royal court employs a highly skilled cybersecurity team that monitors social media, aviation tracker websites, and even forums that specialize in spotting royal movements. If any leaks are detected, misinformation is spread to cloud the true nature of the trip. Moreover, the Sultan controls most of the domestic media narrative. The state-run news agency only reports his travels once they are complete, and even then, the details are minimal. Foreign journalists rarely get a glimpse of his visits unless they involve high-level summits or bilateral meetings. Secrecy as a diplomatic tool. The Sultan's secretive travel style isn't just about privacy or security, it's also a powerful diplomatic strategy. Oman's foreign policy is famously neutral and pragmatic. By keeping his travels low profile, the Sultan can meet with conflicting parties without drawing attention. This has allowed Oman to serve as a quiet mediator in many regional conflicts, including back-channel talks between the United States and Iran. Such discreet diplomacy requires the utmost secrecy in travel, so no party feels publicly exposed or pressured. This way, the Sultan can build trust and foster dialogue without making headlines. Unexpected destinations and hidden retreats. Unlike other royals who frequent Paris, London, or New York, the Sultan often chooses less predictable destinations. He has been known to visit remote parts of Europe, Asia, and even Africa. Luxury villas in secluded locations, private islands, and mountain retreats are commonly used. These sites are often owned through offshore companies, further obscuring ownership and purpose. Additionally, Oman has a number of royal palaces and retreats scattered across its own territory. These locations, many of which are inaccessible to the public, offer the Sultan safe, luxurious spaces to relax or host private meetings. The inner circle, a trusted few. Only a small circle of advisors, family members, and elite security personnel know the full details of the Sultan's travel plans. These individuals are handpicked based on loyalty, experience, and discretion. Their movements are as tightly controlled as the Sultan's, and breaches of secrecy are dealt with swiftly. Even within this circle, details are often compartmentalized. Pilots may not know the final destination until after takeoff, and security teams may only receive partial itineraries. This layered secrecy ensures that even if a leak occurs, it won't compromise the entire mission. Conclusion: a modern monarch with ancient caution. The Sultan of Oman exemplifies the balance between modern luxury and ancient caution. His secretive travel methods reflect not only a personal preference but a deep understanding of the geopolitical landscape. In a world where information travels faster than jets, the Sultan's ability to move silently across the globe is a testament to meticulous planning, loyalty, and a tradition of discretion that dates back centuries. Through these efforts, he not only protects his own security but also preserves Oman's unique role as a peaceful and neutral power in the Middle East. So now you know, while the world watches louder royals make noise, the Sultan of Oman is making quiet moves that shape history in silence. If you enjoyed this dive into royal secrecy, give this video a like, share it with someone who loves uncovering the unseen, and don't forget to subscribe for more elite level insights every week. Thanks for watching, and remember, real power moves in silence.